One of the things that I used to struggle with so much when I was in the anxiety cycle was talking a lot. I don't know why this is not common. Like, I never find people telling me like they talk a lot, or that is not a thing, or you have just not realized that you actually talk a lot because of anxiety. I used to be a yapper. Generally, I'm a yapper in like real life, but not to the extent that it used to be when I was struggling with anxiety. Until there was a day, a lady just said, "You know what? I don't want you to sit." She told another lady that she didn't want me to sit next to her because I don't know, I think I was just talking a lot. I was in uni at that time, and someone is trying to focus, but me, I'm just talking. And this used to happen because I used to distract myself from how I was feeling. With anxiety, most of the time you just feel pain. There is emotional pain. There is no pain that is worse than emotional pain. Most of the time it's just pain, the physical symptoms, dizziness, feelings of unreality, the intrusive thoughts. Like, you literally feel, your mind is racing, the negative thoughts. So you want to distract yourself. I want you to write down in the comment section some of the distraction techniques that you have taken part in, that you take part in. I want you to identify your distraction techniques, because by identifying them, you can see like, this is what I'm doing and I need to stop it because it is what is refueling the cycle. So for me, it was talking a lot, using alcohol. I used to take alcohol when struggling, a lot of it, smoking weed. Some of you smoke weed. The first time I tried smoking weed, like literally, weed is not my thing. Some of you smoke weed, but me, the first time I smoked weed, that's a story for another day, guys. That's a story for another day. Some of you doom scroll on social media. So all of us, like, we have different types of distraction techniques, and I want you to write them down in the comment section. What are some of the distraction techniques that you always take part in? By identifying them is the first way to, like, literally stop the distraction, because like, whatever I'm doing, doom scrolling, whenever I feel any anxiety, I'm grabbing my phone. Whenever I feel any anxiety, I'm out drinking alcohol. Whenever I feel anxiety, you are smoking weed. Whenever you feel anxiety, you're literally doing something to try and forget about how you feel. And I used to, like, talk a lot. For real, even if that lady said that they didn't want to sit next to me because I was talking a lot, it is true. And it was because I was trying to distract myself from the anxiety subject. I was trying to forget how I feel. So as a result, and I usually used to even, like, say things that I regret later. When you talk a lot, first of all, you can lie. Another thing is you can cross the boundaries. Things that you're not supposed to tell someone, you're there saying them. And after that, you're just like, okay, now what did I say? Like, was it even necessary? So I used talking a lot as a distraction. Is this something that you struggle with? If you struggle with it, I want you to write it down in the comment section that I struggle with talking a lot, or any other distraction technique that you usually take part in. I want you to write it down in the comment section, and I'll tell you how to stop taking part in this distraction, and it is part of what is keeping you in the anxiety cycle.